Hey, how you doing, Sagittarius? How you doing? This is Queen Lisa. I'm the host for this channel. Welcome to Conscious Waters Ocean Deep. So I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you guys are looking forward to your year ahead. So this is a general reading. Please like, comment and subscribe to this channel, as well as pressing the notification bell so that you can be updated when I've uploaded new readings to this platform. Please take what you like and leave the rest. So also, I am giving out free private and personal readings. If you'd like a free private and personal reading, please check out the information in the description below this video. I just want to say thank you to all who have liked, commented and subscribed so far. Please don't forget to press the notification bell. Don't forget to check your sun, moon, rising and Venus signs and all that good stuff that you have in your birth chart that may resonate with the readings on this channel. Thank you to you all. So let's see what's going on, shall we? For Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius. Okay, it seems like it's nothing going on that concerns you, is what someone could be saying. I'm working against you or working with you. Which way is the situation going? Okay, it says, I know that I need to speak up or say something. I don't really know what to do, but I know that I could work with you or maybe even partner up with you. Wanting to know if you'll feel me again, use me or abuse me or make me feel like I'm yours. I want to know if I'm yours. Can you tell me if I'm going to be yours? Someone could want you, Sag. Okay. But, you know, this person seems to be in their head a lot. Possibly keeping to themselves. So let's see what else is going on. It says nothing but no reason to believe that I'm still in love with you. I still want to make out with you. Still want to kiss you, sex you, touch you, tease you, play with you, play with your mind even, and maybe make sense about what's going on with you. Maybe you'll spill the beans about how you feel, or maybe even talk to me. You know, read to me. Let me know that you can speak to me. I want to know if you can defend yourself or give me back the time. I want to know if you can see me or make me believe that you're mine. Okay, could be dealing with a water sign man. Okay, or even for some of you guys, you could be dealing with a fire sign man, or anyone really. So let's see what else is going on. It says, I know that I can keep myself to myself and not speak and then send you information in your mind telepathically. I want to know if you can hear me though. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you feel me? Can you read me? Can you let me know that I'm there in your mind, making you feel bad or good, or maybe even just nonsense? Maybe this is not even working. I don't believe that you can spill the beans on me or make me feel bad, but maybe I can make you feel bad. Making you feel bad is something that I want to see, or maybe it's nothing that I need to do. More likely, I would want to know why you speak about things and make your life a living hell or a misery, but I don't know why I do that. I'm just pretending with you though. I don't want to say that it is the truth. Maybe you're mad, or maybe you're mental, or maybe you're ill, or maybe you're unwell, or maybe you're nervous, or maybe you're sad. Maybe your sickness is something that you have. I don't know what it is about you, but I just really believe that you couldn't tell me about me if you don't know about you. Okay, that could be an air sign person, it could be a water sign person, could be a Virgo, could be anyone, Sag. I don't know why someone's tormenting you like this. Okay, let's see what else is going on. It says, I really want to make time to spare in my mind and wonder where things are going. I just wondered, what is it like with you being in your mind? Or maybe you take the time to wonder what's going on with you all the time and you don't need to speak about me. Maybe I laugh because I just want to know that you're there speaking about me, and maybe it's not true. Maybe you don't even do this. Maybe I don't need to speak about you, but I constantly wonder what's going on with you. Okay, very strange. It says there's no good time to speak up for something that you did wrong. There's no good time to speak about anything. I just believe you could if you wanted to. Or maybe I'm nervous that I want to change and I can't change. What is going on with me? Why is it that you don't want to see me anymore? Why is it you don't want to spend time with me or even look for me? Why is it you don't even break down and cry and then come to me and let me know that you're seeing something's not right with me or seeing something's not right in your life? When is it I'm gonna hear that you speak up for yourself or speak to me? When am I gonna hear that you're so good in yourself that you don't even need me? Watching who you are is never gonna be good for you if you can't always watch what's going on with me. I want to see that you're watching me or looking at me. When am I gonna really see something that's going on with me? I don't care. I just want to know that I'm nervous, or even spelling out your name, cursing you, putting you down, telling you off, or making fun of you, or making people believe that you're smiling at me, because I don't want to hear that bad news is coming. I just do want to hear it, but I don't want you to tell me that it's me. Okay, there could be an air sign woman involved. It could be a water sign man that's involved. There could be even some lethal matters of jealousy with a person that wants to see you break down or cry or be miserable, conjuring up some spell work, being mean, being controlling, being negative, personally not wanting to know that it's a good idea for someone to speak up, but do want to know if a person comes forward and says, well, I did do it, or I didn't do it, or I didn't believe that it could happen, but I just don't know who to trust or who to believe in. I don't care anyway. I know you see what I'm doing, and I don't really want to know, but I know you know, and I don't care. I just know that it's not going to be me that punishes myself, but I feel like I could punish you and make you feel like you're wrong, or you're in judgment, or you're in problems. Someone just keeps trying to provoke your energy, Sag. Someone says they don't know how to speak to you, but will speak to you in the next 2 weeks or 2 years. Not sure if it will continue this way, but maybe not want to know that they're sending you bad vibes or bad information, or not want you to know that information is there to curse you or curse you or curse you. It says cursing you is something I like doing. I don't know how to continue this, but I keep doing it. I keep cursing you, and I'm punishing you in your mind, or making you feel bad for what it is that you're wearing, doing, teaching, all sorts of different things. Okay, I don't know if this is some type of spiritual thing, or someone's just doing this on purpose. I don't know if this is a universal thing. Okay, Sag. Okay, so it says someone doesn't know how to speak to you directly, but does touch your mind and put essences of negative vibes there. It says universal curses are there. It does say problems of your mind will occur at times and maybe make you feel like nervousness is not going to be you all the time, but it does put negative energies there for you to feel like bad news is there. It says it's not going to be good forever, but it does say it's wearing off in the next 2 weeks or 2 months or 2 years. It says positivity is always going to be the answer to curse off the demons of the world, or in the environment that you've served, or even negative energy of punishments without you are not going to be good either. It says I don't know when I'm going to talk to you, but my mind is telling me off never to speak to you in your mind again, or never to deal with you in your heart or your body or anywhere. I don't like this. I don't like this. Someone is telling me to do this. So someone could be putting some type of oh my gosh, someone could be putting some type of spirit to like attack you in some way for some of you guys. Okay, it says that's what it is, and this spirit is not going to be nice to you. Over the course of time, you will realize that it's a bad omen or a bad spirit that keeps tarnishing your reputation, or pushing you down, or making you feel resentment. It says bad energies are there of females and males wanting to tarnish your reputation, or pinch you and put you down, or let you know what's happening before it happens so that you can practice good karma. But it says bad news is there for you if you don't understand what's going on. Learn to love yourself and predict the future is something that you'll always be able to do if you know how to do it. It says no one knows more like a Sagittarius how to sort out their mind. Okay. Okay, so let's see what else is going on for Sag. So Sag will realize what's going on eventually and work with the situation, work with the spirit, work with the spirits, or work with people that know how to practice good karma with spirits, and mentally work on themselves and look good in front of people, or in front of neighbors, friends. Okay, there's a lot of information that's trying to push its way. It says negative mind games will never tarnish your reputation. Practice good karma and love yourself always. Believe that you have a good rep, and don't laugh if you feel like no good essences are there, but bad news is there if you feel like a punishment is going to be with you. Possibly, I know that it's not, but I do push this energy your way, or push it away from me. I don't want to hear anyone's troubling you. Don't want to hear anyone's going to be mean to you. I love you, and I don't want to spend time looking for you in my mind wondering why I'm getting this negative verse or conversation in my mind, and then pushing it back to the person that did it, because I don't want to hear it's there. Okay. Oof. There's a lot of things going on. So anyway, let's see what's going on with your work, Sag. Let's see what's going on with your work. It says work is not going to be that great for at least 2 days, but it does say good karma will come when you spread the word that you do love your work and you will sort out things and make sure things are going to do well for you. It says break up with any rituals or spell works or commandments that you may have said to someone or even put under a curse over yourself or over the name of others. It says bad news is there for whoever keeps pushing you to put spell work out there. And never mind why you did it. You didn't need to do it. Or maybe someone's saying that they didn't do it on your behalf, or they did, but they didn't mean to do it in a certain way. Or even practicing it in a bad way is never going to be successful. It says you never did something that you didn't mean to do. It says bad news is there if you did. It says you don't need to speak about it, but someone has put spells on you and doesn't want to speak about why they did it. It says you don't know why you did it either, because the person's always pushing you to say things or do things that you don't mean to do. It says, why do I do that when I know I care for you? Care for you, care for you. Don't really care for you, but I care for you. That could be an air sign person. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on in regards to business. Business is brightly blooming for you. Success will reign over your decision. It says, my word, will you have bad news from me if I don't watch what I say or do in the next coming weeks? I wouldn't want to know that you're in a bad situation. I'm possibly not going to say anything, but if I do hear anything or push you towards a bad situation, you'll know what's coming. It says bad news is there for me to speak about, but I don't want to speak about it, so I'm not going to leave you in your mind to wonder if bad news is coming. I will push these energies away and make you feel like you could laugh and move on and practice good karma in the years ahead. New Year's is going to be a pretty good time for you. Just watch and see. Okay. What's going on with Sag's love life? Sag's love life. Sag has amazing connections right now. Good karma is coming your way. Nasty, negative mindsets of an evil man does not want to spend time with you, or wants to but doesn't know how to speak to you, doesn't know how to breathe life into your atmosphere and give you good positive vibes, doesn't know to say I love you or put karmic situations of bad decision makings in themselves in line with good karma, so they can sort things out with their family members or even children, or even an ex-girlfriend or wife, or a person that keeps making fun of them. This person may not want to speak to you but does have bad issues in their mind that they want to completely tarnish your mind with, or keep you there in your mind to wonder what's going on with them. It says you don't need to speak to this person, but leave them alone to wonder why it didn't work. And it never could work, or it could work if they punish their mind and sort out who they are, and maybe even look for you in your mind and say, well, it's not going to work, but maybe need to sort out who they are. And no need to speak about it. This person may not even speak to you again and may leave you alone. It says you never needed to speak to this person in the first place, but you do know what's coming. I.e., I could put you back in a negative energy or a nervousness and make you feel bad all over again. I will never want to know that I'm doing that, but I'm punishing myself trying to move on. Or even speed things up and see that it's not going to work. Or maybe even put you back in the same energy field that I have put myself in, and never wanted you to know that I'm sending you this. But I do love you. I just can't speak about it. She's always in the way. She's always going to get back at me to tell me off, or put me back in my place and say it will never work. Ugh. It says, I don't want to know it's going to work either. I trust and believe he's never going to see you. I don't want him to see you, and I don't need him to see you. How would you like it if I had a man that was going to be there for me and never wanted to be there for me because he's always dealing with this other female? Why is it that she's always the one getting the job done, or making me feel like I'm bad at what it is that I do? Personally, I don't want to feel that way. Talking to many others is making me feel bad as well. I don't want to know other people are interested in me. I just like the fact that he's always going to be there, never going to be able to say what he wants to say when it comes to this female he's dating or seeing, and never wants to, because I've always pushed my negative vibes on him to make him feel bad for whatever it is he's doing to make you feel bad, and don't want to say that it's true. I just laugh because I could never get back to my own mind and say, well, it's going to be good for me. But then I realize I'm doing this for the sake of our child, our daughter or son. It doesn't matter which one, because at the end of the day, I wanted to see you definitely not live out this in a good way, or not be a neighbor of mine or a friend of mine, or even a person that's sharing the mindset of the man that I used to see or sleep with. I don't want to hear that good news is coming to the both of you, and I don't want to hear that it's always going to be great for you. I just laugh because it could never work out in my favor, because I know he's going to slip up and tell me that he's in love with you, in love with you, in love with you. That's all he's going to say, that he's in love with you and that he wants you, and he never wanted me, never needed me. And I don't want to hear it, but I know he's going to do it. Wow, Sag. That's a lot. So let's see what's... Oh, it's not even letting me. It says, I will break this up and break it up and break it up. I don't want to hear it. It's never going to come out, is it? It's never going to work, is it? But I'll warn you, if it does, I'm not going to make life easy for you. I will hate myself if this comes out. Ooh, wow. Someone could be trying to push out, you know, some feelings, but is worried that the other woman's in the way. Okay. And doesn't know how to break up with this other woman's feelings. Not necessarily that they're with them, but they could, like it said, they could be sharing some type of child or commitments. And, you know, this person doesn't know how to break free from this person. This person could even be putting spells on you, or even be putting spells on this man that you've been seeing. Okay. It says it's not going to work out in your favor if you feel like it's there, but it is true. She has been warning you or putting negative vibes in the mind of yours to make you feel like it's not going to work, or maybe even pushing you back into negative energy in your own mind to see what's looking good for you or not looking good for you. And it does say negative energies are there of people that don't want to see you, negative people, and it does say they don't want to see you. So why should you keep pushing negative mindsets on you? Oof. Okay, so let's see what's going on in regards to singles. Reading's making me tired. The energy, the forcefulness of it all, you know. So let's see what's going on with singles. Sagittarius, singles. Okay, so singles are doing pretty much well, laughing it off, making fun of the situation, joining in on everyone that's going to communicate with them in the next 2 weeks to 2 months, or even today, and saying, I did it. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't need to speak up, and I didn't need to say anything bad. I just know that energies are there to tarnish my reputation, but I don't want to hear it. I don't want to feel it, and I don't want to know that it's there. Leave me alone. Judge yourselves. Move on. Don't speak to me. Pee off. Pride and ego. Mental health. All of that is not going to be something that I'm likely going to develop over time. Don't want to deal with it. Many people are, or many people could, but I just don't want to deal with it. Starting to work on me and sort out my mind. Don't want to hear any jealousy or negative energy or bad news. I don't want to hear it. Don't want to deal with negative karma. Don't want to deal with oh my gosh, I'm hearing something about sign language. Something about sign language. Oh my gosh. So anything, I mean, yeah, there's a lot going on. If you resonate with this energy, Sag, you know, just, yeah, take what you like, leave the rest. If you've got any questions or information you want to put in the comments, put it in the comments, because it just sounds like a lot is going on. So anything else in regards to those that are in a relationship? Those that are in a relationship, it says those of you in a relationship are negatively, mentally unwell, is what one man keeps saying. Water sign man keeps sending you out negative vibes to tell you off or make you feel bad for his injustice, for his karma, for his negative mind. He says, I wouldn't want to know none of you are doing well. I don't want to know any of you are doing great. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. None of you are doing great. If I'm not doing great, then you're not going to do great, and I don't want to hear it. Oh gosh. It says he knows that he keeps blasting you and putting negative energy out there, and doesn't want to hear that good news is there for anyone. Doesn't want to hear good karma is there. Doesn't want to feel it. Doesn't want to see it. Doesn't want to smell it, touch it. Doesn't want to invite anyone into his mind to change his mind or make him see sense. Doesn't want to deal with the situation. Doesn't want to help those that feel punished by his wrath, and could be blocking the energies as well for other people to survive in and make sure that they feel good or better. It says it's a universal situation that's going on with mental health issues that have been karmically given to you or to the men that you're seeing by the water sign man, Scorpio man, and doesn't want to hear that things are going to get better for you either. This tarnishing energy is going to be part of your daily life, or even to believe that it's going to change one day will, but just don't know how to forcefully make this man or this energy change. We are trying to work this out and make sure these couples are living their practical lives, and even people that are dealing with struggles, trying to find a man or a woman, trying to sort this person out so that we can solve the issues, trying to sort out the energy, the enemy, the demon, the devil. Ugh. Ugh. So let's see what's going on in regards to those that are married. Okay, married couples will not see another year without punishing each other, but will try and see if they can turn the situation around and make sure they make love, often to solve their issues mentally, or maybe even stay together in the mind to just release negative karma on the mindsets of the individuals or each other. Maybe not so good to spend time alone in your mind thinking if the person's going to change or even help you. Right now, it's not a good idea to love on each other in the ways that you used to. It says God will change things for you no matter what, and everything will work out well for you. Love and light is going to be with you all. Partnership is going to change overall over the course of time, but legacies will change too, and mental issues will not be the one to take over. It says bad news is there for those that are going to see that negative energies are going to take over. It says it will never take over. We all have to stay together and keep strong no matter what. Everyone is going through this in their different circumstances of commitments and relationships. No one is justifying that things will be beautiful ongoing. It does say that good karma can come once we solve the problem with this negative, mischievous devil energy. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Aries. Let's see what's going on with individual star signs. Aries and Sag. Aries wants to know that you're justifying yourself and giving yourself good karma no matter what. Seeing you or sleeping with you is not going to help the situation, but I can solve my mind and say you're not going to be surprised if you see me one day in your mind or in your dreams. I don't want to hear that bad news is there. I just want to support you and make sure you're well and give you good karma, loving on you, taking you back in my mind to wonder if it worked. Didn't want to hear bad news was there always. Just wanted to know if you're okay. Okay, so this person might show up in your dreams. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Taurus and Sag. Taurus wants to take the time to see you or talk to you and make you feel convinced that bad news never was going to be you. Laugh, because I never wanted to see you, I never wanted to deal with you, and I never wanted to curse you. Bad news is not going to be certain, but it is going to be sure that you have good karma in yourself to work on things and say you did it or you didn't do it, or you're working on the situation with me. I don't want to hear from you, and I don't need to, but I will speak to you if I have to. I don't need to, so I don't want to share my nights with you wondering if you're okay or if you're worried about the situation. I just want to know that you're working with yourself on the situation and work on walking away. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Geminis. Gemini and Sag don't need to speak to each other much, don't need to hear from each other or deal with each other. God knows why these two can't get along, but it does work out better for you if you work on your individual personalities and situations, working on your suited vibrations and how you sponsor each other in life. Supporting each other's goals and missions is going to answer your questions and give you certainly a good vibe to work from. Okay, so it also says that we don't mind speaking to you sometimes or maybe in the future if we need to, but we don't want to speak to you now. We just know bad news is never going to be the one for you, or even for you to hear it. We don't know how to speak to you, but negative energies is not going to be suddenly the shape of your mind or even to shaping your mind. We don't want to do this. We just know that we create negative energies in you to feel that bad news is there if you want it. Just know that I see it or I don't see it, but I do see that you can't give me anything to cry about or even say that it didn't happen if I tell you off. I just know that I could tell you off if I wanted to. Maybe I just need to tell you off. Maybe that's what you want. Maybe you don't want this, or maybe I need to speak to you. I just don't want to speak to you, and I'm not going to leave you in your mind to wonder if it's going to happen. I'll leave you alone and I'll make sure I move on. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Cancerians and Sag. Cancer doesn't want to speak to you, but did want to speak to you once upon a time, or even yesterday, or even in the afternoon, or even earlier this morning, but doesn't know what to say. This person doesn't really know how to approach you or deal with you, and doesn't like you very much, and may not speak to you, and may not see you as a good friend, or maybe even as a fucking loser is what they're saying. Excuse my language. A effing loser. This person says you're an effing loser, but I don't want to tell you that. I just know that you can't speak to me any kind of way. You can't let me see that bad news is there. Don't want to hear it. Let yourself believe that nonsense is going to be the answer for you. Good credit is also going to personally give you something to worry about or discuss if you need to. I may not need to speak to you, but I could give you good karma in your mind to worry about whether or not you're going to be hearing bad news from me. Do not need to speak to you. Do not need to speak about bad energies or people around you or me that's going to speak to you in any kind of way. Don't want to hear it. Don't care if this person tells you off or tells you lies or tells you good karma is coming. Don't want to hear it. Don't want to listen to it. Don't want to deal with it. I just laugh because you will never see me and I'll never see you. Punish yourself. Okay. Whew, that's a lot. So let's see what's going on with Leos. Leos and Sag. Leos doesn't mind taking a laugh with you once in a while to tarnish your reputation or make you feel bad news is there. Doesn't say they purposely do it, or maybe they do at times and maybe believe that they can't come back from what it is they said, or maybe they do but walk away and don't need to speak about it again and don't want you to believe that it's going to be there forever or ongoing. It says no need to speak to the Leo if you feel like bad news is coming. It doesn't say bad news is coming, so why do they keep pushing it in their mind that bad news is there? It says bad news is never going to be there, but why do you want to watch me and look at me like I'm always going to speak up for something negative? Don't want to hear it, don't want to deal with it. Why won't you move on or leave me alone? I don't want to speak to you and I don't need to speak to you today. Maybe tomorrow, but not today. Maybe not even in the future, but not today. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Virgos. Virgos and Sag. Virgos believe that no nonsense is the policy and don't want to hear any nonsense. So they're believing that they can try you and test you, but don't want to hear it. Don't want to see it, don't want to answer it. Don't want to do anything to harm you. Don't want to sell their souls to any negative energy. Don't want to see you again. Don't want to believe that good karma is coming and don't want to hear that bad news is there either. Don't know where to go or what to do, but don't know how to speak about it. I leave you and then I steal your energy and say I'm taking you back, but I don't want to. And then I push you away again and then say I don't need you. And then I leave you and then I think, well, why am I doing that? Don't want to hear from you. Just don't want to deal with any negative drama. Leave me alone. What's going on with Libras and Sagittarius? Libra doesn't want to speak to you, but does want to speak to you at the same time. Doesn't need you, but does want to speak to you and doesn't know how to. But at the same time, never needed to and never really wanted to. Just don't need to speak to you right now. Maybe not ever. Maybe not ever again is what some of them are saying. And maybe not even in the now or years to come or in the future. Just don't want to deal with you. Leave me alone. Ooh. So what's going on with... Did I skip a star sign? I think I did. Yeah, I said Sagittarius. So that's like Sag and Sag. So let's see what's going on with Scorpios, because I think I didn't do Scorpios. What's going on with Scorpios and Sag? Scorpios does not want to deal with you and doesn't need to speak to you. Doesn't want to feel any bad vibes. Doesn't want to live in any bad vulgar energy or negative karma or bad news. Doesn't want to even hear from you right now and is leaving you to be existent but non-existent at the same time, or wants you to know that they don't want to steal from you, don't want to take from you, don't need you, don't understand you, and don't even want to spend a night with you, don't even want to see you anymore. I left you to believe that you're good but not so great, and maybe you will be one day but not great with me. I just know that you need to leave me and say you're sorry at times, or even tell me off, or maybe not tell me off, just punish yourself and stop probably poking me or making me feel bad for whatever it is that I feel. I don't want to hear that you're always going to give me negative vibes. I just want to lose your number, lose your mind. Lose your mind is what Sagittarius is saying, because why wouldn't you lose your mind if I told you to lose your mind? Don't want to hear that you need to lose your mind, but I'm cursing you. I'm the one putting spells on you. I could be committing myself to negative karma in my mind and then punishing myself at the same time too. And I don't want to hear it, but I do know that you need to speak to me or leave me alone. So some of you guys saying that you could be working on yourself when it comes to negative, you know, enemy energy. So just be careful of that. So let's see what's going on with Capricorns. Capricorn does not need to take the risk with you if they feel they don't need to, but does know they could if they wanted to. Don't need to speak about anything bad though. Just want to know that they see you again and work on things in a positive way. Don't want to hear news of negative energy is there, but good karma is there when they need to speak to you about something positive, and don't look at you in a bad way. Just want to say, well, I did it for you and I don't know why I did, but I did, and I'm helping you to sort out your issues. Maybe I'll pray that things go well for you, and I don't want to see bad news, so I'm leaving you alone. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Aquarius. Aquarius and Sag. Aquarius doesn't want to say anything and keeps pushing you away. Aquarius does want to see you in a bad way but doesn't care for you, doesn't want to speak to you and doesn't want to listen to you. Aquarius does want to take an opportunity from you if you have food, drink, wine, water, alcohol, drugs, love-making, sex, good karma in their mind of how they see you can show up for them, but don't want to support you and your ideas and want to push you away and let you feel the wrath of theirs. Let's see what's going on with Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Pisces and Sag. Pisces says, I told you so. I'm not speaking to you today, tomorrow, or ever again. You get on my nerves. I wonder why you needed to tell me off or even tell me that you love me when I know it's not true. Sag, when are you going to believe that you're always talking to me like a piece of crap, or even see it the way I see it? I don't want you to see it at times because I know you're just going to come and tell me off or tell me that I'm done or I'm liberty taking with you. But I don't want to hear that you're negative. Don't want to hear you're punishing me or putting me under nervousness or negative scrutiny. I don't want to hear it. Stop selling yourself to me in a way that you could call me out and tell me that I'm done with you, or maybe you want to make me nervous and tell me something good or bad is happening. I don't know, but I just know that you're not going to see me again if you speak to me. I don't want to hear that you want to speak to me because you're always trying to push your mind into mine and make me feel like I have to feel sorry for you when something negative occurs. Don't want to hear that it's always going to be negative either. Trying to warn you that I'm sorting out my mind and who I am as a person. Don't want to listen to you at times because I need to support who I am. Need to work on who I am. Need to work on myself and support my work and my pleasures and my mentors and my nervousness and my problems. Don't want to hear from you, but I need to sort out who I am. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there, my lovelies. That looks like that was your tarot reading. Bit all over the place, but you know, there is some energies there that you can take and say yes, it's resonating or it doesn't resonate. So let's see what's going on with the angel messages for Sag. Angel messages for Sag, please. Okay, it says clairvoyance. Archangel Raziel, I'm helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. Okay. It says teaching and learning, Archangel Radkiel. It says keep an open mind and learn new ideas, then teach these ideas to others. So you guys could be going through a learning experience right now. What's going on with the universal deck? Okay. Alright, it says in any moment I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation and stillness. It says the universe has my back. It says the key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. Okay. It says I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. Okay. It also says happiness is my birthright. All right. So let's see what numbers we have for search. So it's number 6, number 78, number 42, number 85, number 11, and number 14, or number 78, number 93, and number 42, and number 67, and number 11 is going to be a good number for you. Okay. So, Sag, I'm going to speak to you again in your next reading. Ciao for now. Bye. it says, when I lean on faith of the universe, peace becomes real. One more message for Scorps. The presence of love will always cast out fear. That's that self-love right there, Scorpio. So that was an interesting reading. Let's see what numbers we have for you. We have number 12, number 16, number 19, number 83, number 4, number 27, and number 32. Okay, so those are the numbers for Scorpio. I will speak to you again in your next reading, my lovelies. Ciao for now. Bye.